That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Sacramento grabs the miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Schroeder outside. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Cousins was so dominant in college. We're seeing that strength carry over into the league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. And with his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA thanks. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Shooter passes to Sabonis. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Sacramento. Fox, no good. The Kings trail by 8. Monk outside. And so Sacramento again turning it over. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Friday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And that one drops.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Cousins with the bounce pass. Levine, that's good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Castle's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And DeRozan kicks to Monk. Pass to Cousins. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Wembanyama against Cousins. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Monk's got 7.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
San Antonio calls timeout. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Sohan. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Fox, and he drives in. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Cousins.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Knocked away. Fox with the steal. .143 left in the third quarter. The 17-footer. Good. He hits the jump shot. 16 points for him. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable. Oh, great slam from the rookie Cousins. He doesn't mess around when he gets it down low.
And R.J. Malik Monk has evolved into an elite bench threat.
Has always had the game for that role. Letting him be that spark plug guy suits him perfectly. And when he's hot, he is as dangerous as anyone in this league.
And Sacramento has possession. Following the bucket by the Spurs. The drive by Monk. Outside, Levine. Drills it from outside. Levine's got 16 points.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Here's Fox. Kicks it out to Johnson. And he lays it straight in. Johnson's got his second bucket.
What physicality from Johnson down low, throwing his weight around and getting past the contact.
There's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Here's Cornette. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Out left to the wing. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's San Antonio. They lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Ellis is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Monk in at the small forward position. San Antonio leading by 4. Floats it up for Wembanyama up in the rafters.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Harper against Schroeder. And it's Harper with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Monk with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Monk's shot's good.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
A putback high over the top. Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Monk. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama. San Antonio making a switch here. Gassol's checked in. San Antonio leading by 8. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Sacramento grabs the miss. Monk attacking. The kick out to Sabonis. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Wembanyama with it. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Schroeder passes to Sabonis. Schroeder outside to the inside. Sabonis inside. Wembanyama on him. And the ball goes out.
Sacramento timeout.
Cousins, he's checked in for Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Malik Monk. And Levine subbed in for Ellis. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks so much, David. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite bounce.
Here's Wembanyama. That one, no good. The Kings trail by 6. Levine kicks to Murray. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Some changes here for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Fox in for Harper. And the Kings also making a change. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Murray outside. Levine for 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Fox feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Monk. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Monk can always give this team an infusion of energy with his shooting.
Timeout, Spurs. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Murray. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Malik Monk. Spurs leading by 3. Now Fox. Driving to the basket. And good that time.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Now here's Cousins. Levine for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And Wembanyama too much inside.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Schroeder kicks to Levine. Sabonis, the pass to Cousins. Fires the 3. They get it back. Pass to Levine. The tray. And it's Fox with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 7. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
If I had a Victor on my team, I am always looking at him for that lob.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. Now here's Cousins. Defended by Wembanyama. No good from Cousins. San Antonio's gotten a three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Fox.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Here's Cousins. True on the 14-footer. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, smooth mid-range shot by Cousins, flexing his ability to shoot from the outside.
First personal foul. Second team foul. De'Aaron Fox. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Fox.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Fox hits them both. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step-back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do. Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Wembanyama outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Sohan. The wide open look here for Fox. The baseline jumper goes down. Fox has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. Here's Schroeder. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it. Here's Fox. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
A three from Wembanyama. Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside, Levine. Pass to Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins. For 3.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that game against San Antonio, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Derrick Rose is out there with Kobe White, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton, Michael Porter out there with Williams. Then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Kidd in at the point. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot, but you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Now here's Rose. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Vucevic. Rose, the pass to White. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long. Here's Kidd, guarded by Rose. Kidd with the bucket.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Vucevic. Here's White. There's the triple. On target from range.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Thomas outside. Now here's Claxton. Now Porter fires the 3. It's hauled in by White.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Dosunmu is out there with Rose. And it's Jordan in at the small forward. And for the Nets, Williams is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Porter. Then it's Thomas. And it's Kidd in at the point. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now, here's Jordan. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. And here is Kidd. Thomas, a screen on Rose. Three-pointer. Kidd bangs home the trifecta. Kidd's got the game going here with the first basket for Brooklyn. Pass to Vucevic. Jordan outside. Rose with the ball. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
And for a rookie, Rose is pretty scary with the ball. He can just put it on a string.
Here is Porter. Offensive rebound. Outside for Thomas. And it's off from three-point range. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Jordan finds Rose. Lays it up and banks it in. Rose has got his second basket.
And Rose proving all ready to be a relentless competitor, excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Now here's Kidd following the miss by Michael Jordan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Jordan slams it home.
Sharing the ball is clearly a part of Rose's game, even coming out of college.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. Last season, he played outstanding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Williams can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Nets trail by 5. Kidd kicks to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Williams. Now here's Dosunmu. Williams a screen on Porter. Williams against Jordan. Taken away by Williams. There's Porter with the 3. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from three.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
That free throw, no good.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability.
Green, he's checked in for the Nets. And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 3. Here's Kidd. 5 points in the game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Kidd following the score by Derrick Rose. Pass to Thomas from past the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Here's Jordan. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And it's 6 points for Michael Jordan.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Kidd passes to Claxton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Nets making a switch here. Man's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. White, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. Bulls leading by 5. Now Rose. Last game he had 34 points. Vucevic dishes to White. Over Green. And White, the bucket on the assist by Vucevic.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Man with it. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Rose scanning the floor. Rebounded by the Nets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season. Kidd lays it up off the glass. Kidd's got 7 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's White missing. Wow.
Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Green, the pass to Man. And here is Kidd. On the wing, Man. It's good. This game is all even.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
The kick out to Williams. Green against White. Over Green. And again, Chicago. No good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Outside Kidd. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hit against Rose. Looking to end the run. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Pass to Porter. Taken away by Williams. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Outside Kidd. The 3. No good there. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Isaac Okoro. White is out there with Jordan. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Bruce Ellis in at the power forward position.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Sharp with this screen on White. Thomas finds Green. And there's the ball. It's a great finish! Oh, my. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen.
Now here's Jordan. Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. Another one falls for Brooklyn. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, DA. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Now here's White. He has 6. Pass to Jordan. Smith sets the pick for Jordan. Rebound, Brooklyn. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
And converting free throws at a high rate, that's what you want to see as a coach.
Thomas, that's good. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Okoro. Still scoreless. No good from Jordan. The Nets with the lead. Here's Mann. Pass to Green. Sharp with a screen on Jordan. And it's Green missing. Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. White dishes to Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Here's Okoro following the bucket by the Nets. Tries the spin move. The drive by Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Green. Back to Thomas. They kick it out to Green. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Smith. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Pass to Buzelis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for team hype. Get loud. On the court. Perfect squad. Here we go, man. It's time for TJ.
Brooklyn making some changes. Michael Porter comes in for Mann. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Cameron Thomas. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Okoro. And it's Rose in for Kobe White. Nets trail by 4. Outside, Green. Outside, Kidd. Pass to Porter. Kidd against Rose. Some solid defense from Rose. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Rose throws it down hard.
And the liftoff from this rookie is off the charts. Not much Rose can't do on the floor.
Now Green. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
15.
Outside Williams. Sharp sets the pick for Kidd. 4 on the clock. Over Rose. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bulls leading by 6. Pick by Vucevic from 13. The rebound by Sharp. The Nets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Kidd passes to Sharp. Porter with it. Sharp with a screen on Jordan. It's good from long range. Porter's got 6.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Now here's Jordan. 14 points for him. True on the 14-footer. Jordan's got 10 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Green kicks to Kidd. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Green. And Chicago also making a switch. Kobe White, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
And here is Thomas, following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Thomas finds Porter, knocks down the three ball. Porter's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter, 3rd of the game so far.
Here's Rose, pass to Vucevic. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Nets trail by 3. For Brooklyn, they had started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. With the drive, Claxton the pass to Kidd. Back to Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Billy Donovan. Overall, strong first half. What did you like about your team?
Well, I thought we got good offensive possessions. We took care of the ball. We scored in the paint. We made some shots. And then I think our defense allowed us to get out on the break some.
We'll see if that continues as the game progresses, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So, thank you, Ernie.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. but the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Brooklyn trailing. We've got Williams. Cam Thomas is out there with Kidd. Then it's Porter. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the Nets 5. And he's good on the 3 ball.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Williams. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. A floater. Here's Vucevic, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
It's Thomas on the wing. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got 3 assists now in this one. Williams, a screen on Kidd. Here's Rose. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Kidd. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Rose. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Kidd sets the pick for Thomas. And he gets it to go. Thomas got 8.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Here's Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency. And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Bulls 3rd.
Very reliable. No question, they punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
Claxton the pass to Kidd. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Bounce pass from Rose. Here's Jordan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And now a 4-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Yep, it counts.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
The kick out to Williams. Williams with the steal. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Williams sets a screen for Thomas. Connects from three-point range. Thomas got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
That one good for 2.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Back to Kidd. Thomas up top. Defended by Dosunmu. Now, here's Thomas. Defense right on him. Off target at the rim. Jordan, that's for 2. The rebound by the Nets. Williams dishes the Kidd. Outside, Porter. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Dosunmu.
Well, that's the part of Porter Jr.'s game that can take him to the next level.
Hit against Rose. Jordan down low. 22 points for him. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jordan's got 24 points. Brooklyn's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got 4 assists in the game. With the floater, Rose, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Williams. A shot missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here's Rose. Here he goes. And yes, it's good. He's got 24.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
There's Thomas with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic is... Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd. Rose against Porter. Right side Rose. Shot clock at 6. And Rose throws it down.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Okoro's checked in for Jordan. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Chicago leading by 3. Smith with a screen on Green. White wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. The Nets have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Thomas, good.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Here's White. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here's Thomas. He takes it in. Okoro passes to Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Green inside. White covering. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Green. Here's Rose. and he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got 12 points in just the second half. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Chicago, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a three-point game. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jalen Smith. Buzelis out there with Okoro. And it's Kobe White, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Green. Fades away. And Okoro pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 5. Shoots from the elbow, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Nets shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. White against Johnson. It's stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Jordan against Green. Takes a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Jordan's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Johnson, the pass to Porter. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. Johnson finds Williams. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. And the Nets miss again.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And they double up Jordan. Back to White. Clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. And now a 12-point Bulls lead. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest here.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific score. Nets trail by 12. Shoots from the corner, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And this is Porter Jr.'s role. It's why his coaches and teammates encourage him to keep looking to score.
He lobs it up, and Smith with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Johnson kicks to Porter. It's stolen by Buzelis. Now White. For three. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got 9 points in the quarter.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Williams passes to Porter. Shoots over Dosunmu. Porter, no luck. Jordan with it. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Thomas checked in for the Nets. Kidd comes in for Johnson. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kobe White. Porter dishes the Kidd. Porter a screen on Rose. And it's in there.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Pass to Dosunmu. Michael Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nets. Trailing by 17. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, that's why you've got to push Porter Jr. further out. Even when well defended, he can still capitalize inside.
Here's Jordan. That is a great finish! Oh,
oh my gosh.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Vucevic setting the pick for Rose. And the rejection by Claxton. And the shot is good. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Thomas. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 5 assists tonight.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Rose goes in, and the dunk by Rose.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win.
It up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
There's Thomas with the 3. Thomas with another miss. Here's Jordan trying to get open is Dosunmu, and he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 39.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Rose against Kidd, just 4 to shoot. It's Porter outside, sinks the three-pointer. Here is Rose. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Michael Jordan.
The Twin Cities, Minneapolis. That's the scene for the Warriors. A true two-way superstar, Jimmy Butler, locked in tonight, leading the way for his club as they wind it up for action at the Target Center. Warriors, T-Wolves, only on 2K Sports. And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Friday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago going up against the Bulls.
And that game against the Nets, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Curry against Conley. The shot from 20 feet out. Curry, that's good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside McDaniels. Randle left side. And here's Edwards outside. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Edwards has got his second basket on the night.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Pass to Curry. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Conley. That's tipped and stolen by Green. Pass to Butler from downtown. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, the fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Pajemski. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Curry against Conley. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Left side, Green. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Green, a screen. The shot from 20 feet out. The shot misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And here's Butler. There's the 3. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves trail. Now here's Conley. No points yet. For 3, Randall. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The Warriors, second.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Golden State on D. They lead by 4. Outside Conley. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And Conley has run the screen and roll countless times, folks. So effective in these situations.
And here's Curry. 10 points for him. 3-pointer. Here's Jackson Davis. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And he's going for the oop here. And Kuminga throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Jackson Davis. Butler surveying the floor. And he gets the bucket. Butler's got 5.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Picked by Gobert. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And it's Trace Jackson Davis with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Shannon. He shoots it. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Here's Randall. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 7. Point Warrior lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Clark outside. Back to Randall. The Warriors pull it in.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Randall pulls down the board. Curry with the block. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
On the floor for the Warriors. To the sharp-shooting backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And a foul called on the way up. A minute 37 left to play in the third. Outside Pajemski. They set the pick. And he lobs it up to the rim. And again, no good by Golden State. Timberwolves trail by 11. We've got Anthony Edwards. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Pajemski. 7 points in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
1:03 left to play in the third quarter. From deep, Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Kuminga against Clark. Outside Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Melton's got 6 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Count it.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Here's Kuminga. Whoa! Kuminga! Putting on a show out here.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, VA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed.
zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on.
Switch. Go. Just that. Hey, big coming. Back up. Hey, pick up ball. Screen. Grab the board. Grab it. And one. Ball. Shot. Timeout. Don't get picked. Get that. Stay on it. I got your help. Curry. No, screen. Don't forget the shot. Screen. Shot. Splash.
Yo, match up on Stephen.
Pick. Hey, come on. Get that. Going up.
Conley against Curry. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Randall, the pass to Conley. Deflected. Here's Jackson Davis. And he jams it home with authority.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Green. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error.
let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Curry looking it over. Green with a screen on Conley. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
It's Edwards with a drive. It's rebounded by Golden State. At one point, they led by 16. Randall against Green. Outside Curry. From about 19. Nice jump shot. Curry's got 48.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup and manned up. Yeah, we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Monday.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Wade. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the 5, down low. And for the Mavericks, Thompson is out there with Irving. Then it's Derek Lively. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Here's Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
Pass to Lively. Now Thompson. This one for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And here is Mitchell. Wiggins outside. They set the screen. Connects in the foul line jumper.
We've seen Wiggins and that jump shot really evolve over the years. He doesn't waste chances. He's efficient from there.
Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wade against Thompson. The 19-foot shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
The rookie showing some promise from mid-range. Wade could be unstoppable if he perfects that shot.
Lively. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Wiggins outside. Back to Wade from downtown. And Davis pulls it down. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big 3, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Now, they were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Thompson after Dwayne Wade's miss. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And you can see the lower body strength from AD right there, able to take contact, get fouled, and still get the shot to go.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
So a moment now to see the story on Davion Mitchell, how he performed last season. Averaged about 8 points a game last season. 5 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A nice shot by Irving.
This is why you always have to be up in the space of Kyrie Irving. He can pull up in the blink of an eye. So lethal.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Thompson with the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Wade's got 6 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Thompson outside. There's the triple. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. 7 points in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Shoots. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this